Hey guys, welcome to another news breakdown here on Sotopop. Alright, as always, I'm your host of Frozen Stratos, and hey, you know what? We got some pretty big news coming out of this magazine. Check it out. We got some looks at Hopping Kangaroo, and then also Kamen Rider Saber, I guess. But yeah, I mean, you know, the big news is Kamen Rider Saber is here. We're not going to be covering it here on this episode, but I did do a few videos over on Go Mango, linked in the icon above, to where you can get the breakdowns of that. But for now, what you need to know from this magazine that we know so far is that it's out. It's gonna be out very soon. So if you pre-ordered it, or if you have yet to pre-order it, make sure you do so with Amazon Japan or however you choose to get it. Just know that if you get just the magazine item, the lowest shipping will go if you're shipping from Amazon Japan is like around $15 US. So make sure to put some extra stuff in there to make it worth it. But that's pretty much it for this thing. And like I said, if you want to know more about Saber, icon above. Anyway, let's hop into the actual Kamen Rider Candy Toy News blog. And dude, Josh's dreams are coming true, because we finally got the return of Kamen Rider Another Figures. This figure apparently was very highly requested after the movie came out, so they quickly put him into production, and they were able to put him into AI-10. So let's get into what all comes with this guy, and what he's all about. So first off is that he does come with the oh no, I forgot the name, the briefcase sword. And you know, it's just another reprinting of it. In the Discord, in the Candy Toy Corner Discord, linked in the description, Malunas had taken a look at this sword. It is not the updated mold that comes with the peg on the back, you know, just without the peg there. This is the shorter version that we've had so far. There is no updated mold now. It is just this version, so keep that in mind. This is the regular one. Another thing to talk about for this guy is that the entire face is PVC, which, you know, by all accounts, most of the Another Riders go by this standard, so it completely makes sense. I believe the only one that broke that pattern was Another Geo, but I don't know. I didn't quite look that up. If you want to tell me in the comments down below, feel free. There is a caveat to this, however. It is painted, which is good, but we'll talk about why there may be some drawbacks to that. Let's talk about the chest. So, initially, they wanted to paint the whole thing, but then they realized they couldn't get all those freckled details within, so they ended up going with a sticker in this case, and they were actually pretty proud of this sticker. I personally don't know if I'm going to be liking this, because, you know, I really hate big stickers, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of separation. Each half seems to be one separate, like one whole piece. But yeah, that's pretty much why they decided to go with stickers on here. It would have been cool if they did that thing where they just threw some paint on it anyway, and you could decide whether you wanted the sticker or not, but I completely understand that's probably out of the question. And then also, they did want to note that because the head is painted, there were supposed to be those little details, those little black details all in around the head, but they weren't able to do that because of the paint. So that is the drawback to the paint, and you can't put stickers on PVC. So, and I think I've said that multiple times on this channel. So basically, there's the chest. And then also, okay, I jumped the gun on this, but they they gave us a ton of other images, just threw a bunch of stuff at us. This is a closed 01 driver that they just sort of showed off, and then they showed off a hand holding a Progrise key, and then holding an open Progrise key. Do you see what's happening here? Then they showed off an entire sticker sheet, because yes, we are potentially getting an accessory set here, or not potentially, we are. It's also going to be coming with the shotgun, or the shot riser. No, that's not the shot riser. It's the gun. You shoot it. And then it has a loaded Progrise key. Another cool thing that's coming in this set is the drawn back bow version of the suitcase arrow thing, which is the technical term, by the way. Another thing to come out of this, which is really cool, Valkyrie has a set of wings and a stinger. This is really awesome. Another instance of something being highly requested, but we'll get into that. So yeah, this is all that's coming in that accessory set, and this is in AI-10, and on top of that, it comes with an extra stand, and they said, hey, we recognize that there are a lot of impossible frames that don't come with stands, so here you go, this is for you. And it's perfect. I very much appreciate it. So this all is coming in it. There are option stickers, once again, for the Progrise keys, which sucks, but, you know, I mean, what else can you do? I guess they could have just given us more hands, but, that's out of the question. This looks really neat. I'm very excited about this. They also gave us a little bit more of an in-depth look at Valkyrie's wings, because, yes, like I was saying, this is a highly requested item, just as another 01 figure was. The back plate is completely different because there were no holes on the back of Lightning Hornet to place them in. Yeah, this all works out. It looks really nice. And then on top of that, the stinger on the foot, completely new piece. The sticker does not look the best. Like, I'm not looking forward to that. And it all, like, it goes in on that overhang, but once again, neither here nor there. The cutout of the foot is not on the side anymore, it's on the back, so you can get that toe point. So that's really cool. This all is what we know that's coming in AI-10, and so far, we know, okay, this is the spoiler portion, but we know that Arc 1 is going to be coming very soon in the show, so we assume that the rest of, Arc 1 is going to take up 2 slots here. In total, like I've been saying for the past few weeks, AI-10 is going to be comprised of 10 boxes, and we have 6 so far, and if we assume that Arc 1 is 2 boxes, then that leaves us with only 2 boxes left to figure out what's all going to be in there. We don't know. We can't predict it. Another 01 absolutely could not predict that. Absolutely couldn't. So I cannot gather what the last box would be. I really hope it's Jackal, or it could be Naki, but like we don't know how far along into production Naki was, and if they had enough time. My money is on Naki showing up in the next series, but you never know. It's Soto. It could give us Naki, next week. That could be the big reveal. I'm very excited to see what goes on here. Though, then again, if it was Naki, wouldn't they put it during their debut in the show? I don't know. It's very strange. This is a strange time, but I'm very, very excited for what AI-10 is going to be bringing us next week. But hey, that's not it. We still have a little bit of Kuga news because they're starting their sort of product review of Kuga 2. So let's just take a look at that. The first one is an image of the box. This is going to be set 5 and 6 in it, and we're going to be taking a look at the growing form. He comes with a multitude of hands. You got the punchy fist, the open hand, and of course the thumbs up hand. He's also got the treads on the feet, as well as those posed hands that you got before with the initial figure. And then the blog itself showed off a bunch of images of Kuga getting defeated. I guess this is like a midway form between like falling on the ground, turning from whatever form he's in to growing form to like his regular self. I don't know. I haven't watched Kuga. I really should. But yeah, you can do that. This is your I'm beat up form. Next up, you could also this was specific to a certain episode, but you could change the gems on the ankles to reflect a certain kick that he had done in the show. Oh, wait, I don't even have an image for that. My bad. But yeah, you could do that if you wanted to. So, Sure. I mean, once again, I didn't watch Kuga, but if that's significant to you, you can absolutely do that, and that means that you're gonna have to buy an extra growing form Kuga. You can also buy a third growing form Kuga, because growing form is the one used by the novel exclusive rider, or like some sort of offshoot alternate universe rider version of Kuga, where like one of the kid girls became Kuga later on. I think that's neat. I'm definitely hoping that I get a second growing form so that I could do that and have a potential future rider in my collection. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's it. That's it for the news. It didn't have too much meat toward the end because they didn't really show us anything new with Kuga, but hey man, we got the return of another, and that marks the second time that a Soto set has included another rider in their final set. I don't think this sets a precedent, because there is no precedent with Soto. But it's a really neat factoid, so we got that now. Also, once again, I did want to remind you that there is a breakdown video that I did over at GoMango talking about all the leaks. I guess they're not really leaks. All the magazine scans that came out recently. And hey, also, as always, there are still links in the description down below to how you can help support the Black Lives Matter movement. You can go in there, sign petitions, donate money, whatever you do, as long as you do it. It absolutely helps. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Tell me in the comments down below what piece of the news you're excited for. And hey, how do you think Saber's gonna handle Soto? Check out the GoMango video and then tell me there. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.